Today I'm going to be watching this video. It's called German Laws, 6 Surprising Things That Are Forbidden in Germany. Meet the Germans. So yeah, very intrigued to find out what things are forbidden in Germany. Tell me if there's anything you know, maybe things that are not on this list that are forbidden that are quite interesting. Tell me in the comments. And tell me if you know these things that are forbidden and what you think about it as well. Let's check it out.
Stehen bleiben, Polizei!
Wow.
Do you want to stay on the right side of the law in Germany?
Yes.
Well, here are a few things you probably didn't realise are banned here.
Oh,
Several times a year, on so-called silent days, dancing in public is forbidden in Germany.
Dancing's forbidden? I got to appreciate how all out she's going for the acting on this one, man. You got to enjoy that. But yeah, I guess like the act of dancing being forbidden is interesting in itself, but I'm more interested in the silent days. I mean, I guess it's as it says, it's a day that maybe noise pollution is reduced or attempted to be reduced or something like that. Tell me more about silent days. They sound good to me. I've heard on previous videos that there's like bans on the amount of noise you can make during the night and at certain times of the week and so on. So maybe this is like full days where people try and keep the noise down, and I'm all for that. As someone who enjoys peace and quiet, I can appreciate that.
The dance ban is most strictly enforced on Good Friday, one of the most important dates in the Christian calendar. The exact times of the ban vary between states, and in some places it's also forbidden to have sporting events, move house, or show particular films.
So is it more actually just to pay respect to people who want to celebrate their religious holidays? Is that what it's for?
It's not Good Friday. No, but it is Sunday, and every Sunday is a quiet day. The law states you can only do DIY if it doesn't involve any drilling, hammering, or banging. So I guess that leaves gluing? Other forbidden activities.
Yeah, I think that's what I was actually thinking about the Sunday being like the day you had to like reduce the noise. Tell me if that is really put into practice, if people really follow that. Tell me what, for all of these things, tell me what the sort of punishment would be for breaking any of these laws. If you dance on, say, Good Friday, what would actually happen to you?
Activities include playing loud music, recycling glass, and skateboarding noisily in a residential area. Don't even think about mowing your lawn.
These rules usually apply on public holidays too, as well as certain times of the afternoon and evening, depending on regional law.
Ganz einfach. In Germany, it can really pay to hold your tongue. Insulting somebody can land you a hefty fine or up to 1 year in jail. Here are some examples from real court cases. Bekloppter. Dir hat wohl die Sonne das Gehirn verbrannt. Am liebsten würde ich jetzt Arschloch zu dir sagen. Spinner! The more you earn, the more you pay. A professional footballer recently received a €25,000 fine for insulting a pensioner in a car park.
Yeah, man, I think that's fair enough. That is just humanity, being a good human being, not being rude to people. I know that sometimes people get like frustrated and they say things they don't mean, but if people are just being rude for the sake of it and just because they're an ass, then they should be fined and punished. But I also think the rule where it is dependent on how much you earn is something that should be put into place everywhere, man. The people who earn more money should be punished like a higher percentage of their salary and stuff. Like if everybody gets punished like €100, it's not going to discourage people with a lot of money to actually behave better. They're just going to act like whatever and just pay the money because they don't care. But someone earning like €1,000, €2,000 a month, it's going to be a big problem for them, man. So yeah, I think that's a good thing. And I think like these rules, yeah, I guess if you just got to follow them, man. The rules are there to be followed, really.
Germans are extremely obedient when it comes to pedestrian crossings, and no wonder. Walking across the street when the light is red could land you an on-the-spot fine of €5 to €10.
New drivers can even have their probation period extended by 2 years for walking over on red.
So new drivers can be punished for walking over on red. I guess again, like if there's jaywalking rules, then you should follow them. I guess €5 to €10 is not much of a deterrent, but it's enough that just walking across the road you'll feel that €10 would probably make you think twice about doing that again.
Sometimes I think Rachel's a bit boring. Wouldn't it be great to be called something cool like Princess Asparagus? Hold it right there. In Germany, you can only change your name if you have a really, really good reason for it. Like no one can pronounce it, or it causes you psychological distress. When getting married, only one partner can take a double-barreled surname. And when naming your children, there are various legal precedents too. Like, well, the name must be easily recognizable as a first name. So that's why there's not very many baby Mullers or Schneiders running around here. No names that will be harmful to the child in any way. Fair enough. Up until 2008, the name also had to make it clear whether the child was male or female, but that's not the case anymore. Let me hear you say 21st century, but titles like Lord or Princess are still out. Oh, man!
Yeah, that's interesting as well. I mean, the thing with the double-barreled name, that was... Did she say that only one of the partners can have like the double-barrel surname? But yeah, tell me things like that, how that affects... Is that really something that people think about or know about? Yeah, very interesting. I've never heard
away from the sponge.
so much rules to do with something so
I'm not even allowed to
simple.
wash my own car in front of my own home.
No, but with good reason.
The water containing dirt, grease and cleaning chemicals can make its way into the groundwater and eventually into rivers and lakes. Save yourself a
true.
possible fine of thousands of euros and head to a professional car wash. They'll have to comply with strict rules when disposing of the water. So what do you reckon? Have the Germans gone too far, or do you love a good band? Comment below. See you next time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't love a good band, but if rules are there, I'm very obedient like that. I'll like generally just follow the rules because, yeah, I don't want to get fined. That last one about, I mean, I would never have thought washing your car could be a problem, but it kind of makes sense with like all those like chemicals that would be involved in washing a car going into that could go back into the water supply and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah, never considered it. I don't think I've ever heard of that being banned in any other country, but it makes sense to me. And yeah, tell me if you know that. Do people actually just not wash their car in their garden or at their home? Does everybody go and pay for the car wash? But yeah, I mean, those were quite surprising, but I know that Germany has a lot of rules and yeah, people like to follow those rules. So tell me what you think about them. Did you know about all of them? Thanks.